On this week's show, we spotlight pace of life issues, go behind the scenes at spring dance concert auditions, and profile new faces on boys varsity basketball. Lawrenceville's 10-minute newscast begins right now.
From the studios inside the Lawrenceville School's historic Pop Hall, this is L10 with Aidan Duffy.
Happy New Year and welcome to this week's show. The 2019 Wells Award winners were announced on Thursday. The awards, given annually in memory of William Booton Wells, Lawrenceville class of 1971, will allow 12 fourth formers to pursue their academic research interests this summer. On January 2nd, Lawrenceville announced that Gregory B. Buckles was named the Shelby M.C. Davis Dean of Enrollment Management. Buckles, now Dean of Admissions at Middlebury College, will begin work at Lawrenceville on July 1st. Fourth former Pernille Chakraborty was selected to the 2019 National Association for Music Educators All-Eastern Honors Orchestra. Representing the top performing high school musicians in the United States, Chakraborty will play the double bass in a concert in April. Adding to her two existing Lawrenceville girls track records, third former Marcia Ojo now holds the girls' indoor track record in the 600 meter. On December 16th at the 65th annual Bishop Loughlin Games, Ojo finished the 600 meter in 1 minute 41 seconds, earning her a spot in Lawrenceville track history. Fifth former Kate Monahan, who was named to the 2018 U.S. Hockey Under-18 Women's National Team in December, is currently competing in Obihiro, Japan, at the International Ice Hockey Federation Women's World Championship. Academic rigor and a sometimes frenzied schedule of commitments make the Lawrenceville experience challenging, rewarding, and stressful. Recent efforts to create a more mindful existence for students began with school-wide pace of life surveys. As part of our ongoing coverage of pace of life issues, news correspondent Lucas Sims sat down with Dean of Faculty Chris Cunningham and fifth formers to discuss the surveys and their results.
The pace of life has always been a topic of concern here at Lawrenceville. Within the past 2 years, students have responded to a series of surveys which were designed to understand the students' perspectives and opinions on the topic. The results are in, so I sat down with Dean of Faculty Dr. Cunningham to find out how Laurentians answered. Could you go into detail on how the survey was designed?
Sure. So, as you said, the survey came out of the work of the Pace and Quality of Life Task Force in response to Mr. Murray's strategic plan. And we realized early on that we just needed to know what students' experience of the schools actually was in order to design the kinds of responses we wanted to have to improve student life.
What exactly did the survey reveal about the student body that was important to you?
There were some really large-scale changes that the committee had been looking at, that the faculty had been talking about for some period of time. And one of those big changes really was around the sophomore year, the third form year. Anecdotally, a number of faculty had concerns about 6 classes, and is that course load too much for students relative to other times in their career? What we saw when we looked at the totality of the data was that Lawrenceville gets more challenging each year, but the third form year doesn't seem to be more challenging than the fourth form year or the fifth form years, relatively speaking. The survey was interesting, but it didn't suggest that we needed to make changes in the third form curriculum necessarily. Some of the changes we made this year to the calendar include adding a number of days off over the course of the year. Sometimes you don't need dramatic change. Maybe you just need a bunch of small changes to affect real change.
Is there more that you guys would like to find out about the student body? And if so, can we expect another survey in the near future?
So I think you can expect to see the student experience survey coming out probably sometime late April, early May, like we've done the last couple of years. We may make some minor changes to it, but something like what we've done the last couple of years should be coming out.
Seniors, nearing the end of their time here at Lawrenceville, also had some interesting thoughts to offer about their own experiences with workload and pace of life during their time at the school. I sat down with a few fifth formers to discuss the results and the possible pros and cons of the changes proposed. So you guys just viewed some of the results of some previous surveys, and my question to you is, what kind of things surprised you about the result?
Personally, for me, I don't think that was that surprising, in the sense that I kind of expected each grade, each form to think that their year was the hardest, and that survey pretty much confirmed it.
What do you think the goal should be for Lawrenceville in terms of pace of life?
I feel like it's pretty hard to sort of like pace yourself. At a boarding school, I think you need to like keep up with your academics and social life and also get rest. And like for people who are more introverted like I am, it's kind of difficult to get like alone time.
The cons to it also are people might not show up. Some New England schools have implemented a system where they've removed Saturday classes, but they've kept a half day on Wednesday. The only restriction is that students are required to stay on certain Saturdays. How do you guys think that would work here?
I think it'd be nice to still have the half day on Wednesday. And then in terms of Saturday, what we were talking about before with day students maybe like not staying on campus, I think that that's kind of not true. I'm a day student and I'm here more or less every single Saturday night.
Our school has made some small changes, including implementing a 24-hour pass, giving us Mondays off before interims are due. Do you think we should continue to make small changes like that, or maybe bigger changes?
I understand that it would be a lot more difficult to do big changes because like I've talked to some teachers before and they talked about how it's really difficult to fit all the material that they want to teach to their students, so those small steps are pretty nice in the meantime.
Lawrenceville's dance program supports 4 student-led dance companies and offers ballet, modern, and jazz dance classes to students of all experience levels. We caught up with Derrick Wilder, Chair of Performing Arts, and student dancers as they auditioned for a chance to perform at the Spring Dance Concert, a highlight of the school community's year.
This past week marked the beginning of the journey to the Spring Dance Concert, as dancers of all levels gathered to audition. First, we caught up with Director of Dance, Derrick Wilder.
The thing that I love most about SDC is that it's an opportunity for students who have never had an opportunity to try dance, to try their hand at dance, to even try their experience of being on the stage. We have students who do all sorts of specialized athletics, and so this is that one opportunity for them to try something very different. In fact, I want to change the name from SDC. It stands for Spring Dance Concert, but actually what I think it should stand for is Society, Diversity, and Community. It is a true microcosm of what Lawrenceville stands for. The thing that's amazing about this particular production is that it's a celebration of the community. It is unlike anything else that we do here. It is a complete cross-section of athletes, academics, from different cultures, and it just represents what the community really means.
We then ventured downstairs to the lobby of the Kirby Arts Center to speak to some of the students who auditioned.
I'm really excited to learn new dances, be with new people, and have a great time. Last year when I did it was an amazing time, and I felt like a true dancer out there. I think it's a great time for new people who aren't truly experienced in dancing to come out and experience something new, so I'm really excited for that.
I came here with a couple of friends. I'm just looking forward to learn a dance and have fun.
Join us in a month's time as we catch up with dancers and choreographers as they rehearse.
Finally tonight, we take you to the Lavino Fieldhouse to profile some new faces on the boys varsity basketball team. 4th former Josh Hemmings and postgraduate Ofure Ujadughele are helping Big Red basketball to create a season to remember.
I'm Josh Hemmings. I used to go to Oak Hill Academy in Virginia.
Hey, my name's Ofure. Most people call me O. I came here from Chino's high school. There's really good academics here, and that's really important to me. And also, a wonderful coach like Coach Kane was talking to me through the process, and I just knew Lawrenceville was the right fit for me.
Coach Kane walked me through the school, showed me what everything's like here. Just the people in general are very friendly people, just the family environment that we have here, and how we get ready for college, get kids prepared, and so they can set their life and goals together. I think we're closer as a family than a lot of teams that I played on. I connected with these guys. I didn't know anybody on this team when I first got here, and I connected with these guys right away. We have intense practices. We go at it. We have our struggles. We have our ups and downs, but we're really together as a unit.
We're all friends here. My teammates, my brothers. We always have a whole bunch of fun. We're always around each other. Out of all the schools I've been to, this is one of the most tight-knit group of guys I've been around, so I'm really happy to be here. As a team, and personally for me, I really want to win Maple and win state. Those are my 2 goals for this year, and that's pretty much it.
As a team, I think we're a great group of guys. I want us to lead by example for other people going to this school. I want to show great games, and I want to eventually win the Maple League. Personally, just want to have a good season. I want to lead these guys, be a great teammate, be a great family member to these guys, and just go on and do great things. I think we need to start off with a lot of energy and carry it out through the whole game so that we don't get in tough situations that we have to come back from. Go Big Red.
That is our show for this week. From all of us here at L10 News, thank you so much for watching, and good night.